Vincent, what problems are you having?
Just everything. You know, just no animations, no collisions, no compiling, no merging. It's a good time.
It's been a game jam, as they all are. We made a game.
Good. Screaming, crying, throwing up. 7 animations left to do for the character. And I tried to push to GitHub, and I had wrong version, so it was bad. But we fixed it, so now we're good. And now I know. Now I know GitHub more. So hopefully I'm less bad when I work with other programmers. Megan saved my life multiple times already. So now I'm trying to do all the animation before 12, so I have 1 hour. Cry.
How are things going on your end?
Good. I got all my work done. I was a sound guy, so I had to do all the sound effects and stuff. And then now I'm writing up like this document for our interview later, our like presentation thing. Yeah. I don't know what state our game is in. That's their job. So we'll see.
Was pretty alright. I felt like I didn't do that much, but I still got a decent amount done. And it was pretty interesting working with the Japanese students. I wish we interacted more than we did, but overall, it was a good experience. I wish we had more time.
Show them the onion.
Oh, you have to.
You guys have to see the onion. Open with Google Chrome. Look at him walk. Very proud.
Wait,
How's the game jam going?
it's going pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you been doing?
Well, so right now I've been working on a logo, and I've also done all of the environment and all the assets for our game.
Have you been having a good time?
Yeah, it's been a fun game jam.
Any roadblocks that you want to discuss?
I think the main roadblock is just the language barrier, to be honest. But our translators are doing their best to make that as smooth as possible, so it's been good.
It was all right, I guess. I think everything went pretty smoothly. Yeah, there weren't really any disagreements. Me and Belle worked really well together to get all the assets and figuring out color palette and what worked aesthetically and stuff. All the KCG students have been working hard this whole time, so Liam helped out with finding sounds and translating and stuff. So yeah, I think we all worked really well together. So
Game jam.
I think it went pretty well. Obviously the communication barrier is always there, but we didn't really have any big disagreements. I feel like we were able to talk through any issues that we had. So I don't really know how far the code is along to being finished, but we have played a demo and it does partially work, so good enough for me.
What's your game jam so far?
So I think we're doing pretty well. All 6 of us are working pretty well together as a team. I'm trying my best to aid in communication. It's slightly difficult, even knowing the language a bit. I think one thing that could have helped us a lot was drawing more pictures to make sure there was a bit more understanding exactly what the art team wanted, and I think it's pretty good. I've been doing more translation, interpreting, and sound effects and stuff like that. Art has been being done by these 2, and programming and planning has been done by these 3. So I think we're doing pretty good.
How have things gone with the game jam so far?
I think things are going really well. I think we have a great team here, and we're really excited to show everyone what we have. That's the standard interview.
What have you done specifically?
What have I done specifically?
Or helped?
I think, feel free to correct me on this, I think that I helped with the player movements, the switching of the characters, some of the UI, the pause menu, which we're still working on. Health management and taking damage.
So how are things going on your end?
We got off to a rocky start. I spent a lot of time trying to figure something out, and it just never ended up working. So we wasted some time, but then we kind of found the right direction and made some progress. And then Catherine came over to help, and it has been a lot smoother since then. So yeah.
I don't know why you're giving me the mic. So it's been interesting. The game jam has been fun, but it's my first time being a part of one, and so it's been a really good experience for me so far. And obviously there have been some ups and downs, but it's been a good experience thus far. We're still alive.
Yeah. It's coming together. Kind of panicking yesterday because we spent half the time figuring out what the characters were even gonna be, and we went from 9 characters to 3. So, but it's going somewhere. The buttons do things and change.
How has it been working with folks from Japan?
Very cool.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Very awesome and cool. It was kind of hard when we were thinking of the characters, though, because we were having to go from Japanese to English to sign language. So, but it was definitely interesting. Never done a game jam, so this is kind of crazy for my first one.
My name is Akira Thompson. Thank you for letting me be here to see your games today. I run a game studio out of Osaka called Rain Bros. My background, I have, 15 years in game development. Started as a tester. Before starting my company, I worked for USJ, Universal Studios Japan. For those who don't live in Japan, might not know USJ. Disney Phenomena, a company that worked with the developer of Katamari Damacy, and then the list goes on and on. But I know a little bit about games, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Thanks.
I'm Yuya Shutan from Epic Games Japan as a working UE community and education coordinator, and also my previous job was it is a level designer for for consumer game. So my background is is over. So I attended the game jam for the first time with Kyoto Computer Gakuin and RID and Rhythmica, and it is 6 years ago. Yeah. That's so I'm looking forward to see their many team games. So thank you.
I think the game jam has gone very well. I'm very excited for all of the students. They've really worked well and worked hard at communicating with each other. I'm very excited to see what they've done for games. They're, just a wonderful bunch of kids, except for Pavel. Pavel, I don't know why we even brought him. He's a troublemaker. All he ever talks about is this thing called skeeching or something. Well, it's like you do with a car, like swerving, something like that. I don't know, but yeah. So everybody else though is fantastic. Everybody else is fantastic. Not a big fan of Steve Jacobs either. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure I really want to travel with that guy ever again. And then of course there's Toshi, who accuses me of snoring when clearly everybody knows I don't snore.